On today's podcast, we're taking a brief break from the subject we've been looking at for the last few days to answer Roxanne's question. And she simply wants to know, what is my favourite David Tennant story? I don't really do favourites, so here's a list of 5, in no particular order, well, apart from the order in which they were broadcast, of David Tennant's that I quite enjoy. And we begin in that spirit of contrariness, which allows me to enjoy Time in the Rani, and I'm going to say The Idiot's Lantern, which comes in for, I would say, an unfair share of stick. I just really enjoyed it when I first saw it, and as I've podcasted about before, it's essentially a remake of Spearhead from Space.
It's closed down, I'm afraid, and no epilogue.
The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit, which has a lot going for it, not least the fact that it's a 2-parter. I do like those longer stories in New Who, they have a bit of time to breathe. Gabriel Wolfe makes a fantastic return to the show as the villain, properly scary this one, and some interesting issues that he talks about, not least the whole thing of who the heck the devil thing is.
Don't turn around. Oh, I can touch you.
The first on this list, which makes me cry, and you've heard me podcast about this on numerous occasions before, and that's Gridlock, which I still think is an interesting exploration of the issues we've been talking about recently in the podcast, and open to various interpretations. So lots to enjoy there.
So sorry. Drive safe.
The one where Tennant's not really the Doctor, Human Nature, Family of Blood. Not quite sure about the New Adventures influenced aspect of the Doctor turning into this raffle being at the end. But Tim's story, I love that. It made me cry when I saw the War Memorial scene at the end. And it's a great performance from Jessica Hines, who I'd only ever previously seen in comedy. Really good story. And another 2-parter, of course.
They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old.
And finally, what list of Tennant stories would be complete without one that features his best companion, Donna Noble, Planet of the Ood? And this just brings back lots of happy memories of watching the show in St. Petersburg with my friends Sarah and Beck. And this was a standout episode for me from that series.
Oh, I've got the word. Freezing.
Snow! Ah, real snow. Proper snow at last.
Do please keep the ideas flowing in. Use the hashtag TMDWP, just at me on Twitter, or of course there's the email address min_dw@yahoo.co.uk.